Our universe. Time to warm up. Hi, we have come all the way from Mars. Time to know. Universe means unimaginable vast space, which is unbounded with its dots of bodies are by definition. The universe includes everything that abounds in space, and space is filled with matter which varies from the tiniest and cosmic particle of the gigantic galaxies. Galaxy. A galaxy is a rotating stellar system, star system, consisting of a swarm of stars which are held together by mutual gravitational attraction. In other words, a galaxy is an enormously large cluster of stars. Our galaxy, to which the Sun, along with its planet families belong, is an aggregate of about 100 billion stars. Ours is called Milky Way Galaxy, which looks like a discus, a disc-shaped metal used in discus throw. When viewed through powerful optical telescope. Stars and planets. A star is a self-luminous and incandescent globe of hot gases. Stars produce their own light and are seen twinkling in the sky. The stars vary in size, temperature, and constituent materials. Many stars occur in pairs, twins. They may even occur in triplets or quadruplets. Most of the stars have their own system of planets and satellites revolving around them. In such cases, a star constitutes a star system. Our Sun is a star having its own planetary and satellite system called the solar system. Constellations are groupings of the brighter visible stars in the night sky. Many of these groupings are based on imaginary figures that are seen on the inner surface of a huge sphere surrounding the Earth. The zodiac, widely used in astrology, consists of 12 constellations through which the orbital motion. The Sun yearly path is called the ecliptic. The Sun. The Sun is a star. It is the star round which the Earth and other planets revolve. In a way, we can say that Sun is the head of solar family or solar system. Compared with the millions of other stars, the Sun is a medium-sized star and of an average brightness. The Sun appears to be larger and brighter because it is much more nearer to the Earth than any other star. Thus, the star nearest to the Earth is the Sun. The solar system. The solar system consists of the Sun, the 9 planets, 67 satellites of the planets, and a large number of small bodies, comets and asteroids. The inner solar system contains the Sun, Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars. The planets of the outer solar system are Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. The orbits of the planets are ellipses with the Sun at one focus. Though all except Mercury and Pluto are very nearly circular, the orbits of the planets are all more or less in the same plane, called the ecliptic and defined by the plane of the Earth's orbit. The Sun is the most important part of our solar system. It's the biggest object and does have about 98% of the whole mass of the solar system. About 1.3 billion Earths would fit inside the Sun. The Sun travels around the galaxy together with planets and other objects bound to it by gravitational forces. The largest of the bodies we call planets, most of which are in turn orbited by smaller moons or satellites. These objects, together with many lesser masses, are known as the solar system. The Sun is just a star, one of 100 billion inhabiting our galaxy alone. Fact Finder: the inner solar system contains the Sun, Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars. The planets of the outer solar system are Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. Mercury. Mercury is the smallest of the inner planets and the second smallest in the whole of solar system. It is the hottest planet. It takes 88 days to orbit the Sun. Venus. Venus is the second planet from the Sun and the brightest object in the sky other than the Sun and the Moon. Venus takes 225 days to orbit the Sun. Earth. The Earth, the third planet, rock from the Sun, is the largest of the inner planets and also has the highest density. Earth takes 365 1/4 days to orbit the Sun. Mars. Mars is the fourth planet from the Sun and the seventh largest. It is sometimes referred to as the red planet. It takes 687 days to orbit the Sun. Jupiter. Jupiter is the largest planet in the solar system, the fifth planet from the Sun, and the first of the outer planets. Jupiter has a dominant effect on a large part of the solar system. It takes 12 years to orbit the Sun. Saturn. Saturn is the sixth planet from the Sun and the second largest. In Roman mythology, Saturn is the god of agriculture and has been known since prehistoric times. It takes 29.5 years to orbit the Sun. Uranus. Uranus is the fourth largest planet in the solar system and the seventh from the Sun. Named after the father of Saturn, Uranus is a blue-green color due to the methane in the atmosphere. It takes 84 years to orbit the Sun. Neptune. Neptune is the third largest planet in the solar system and is usually the second last planet in distance. It takes 165 years to orbit the Sun. Neptune is the coldest planet. Pluto. Artificial satellite. An artificial satellite is a people-made machine that orbits a variety of other objects in space. Many artificial satellites orbit the Earth to gather information about the universe, to predict the weather, to help with the navigation of ships and planes, to assist in telephone calls over the ocean, to observe the Earth, and as a tool to improve military activities. Though artificial satellites have mostly orbited Earth, some have orbited the Moon, the Sun, asteroids, Venus, Mars, and Jupiter. These satellites mostly study the body around which, as a satellite, is any object that orbits another. Artificial satellites are people-made. Natural satellites include the Moon around the Earth and the Earth around the Sun. India has launched many artificial satellites like Aryabhatta, Rohini, INSAT 1B and 1C, etc. Time to recall. Galaxy is an enormously large cluster of stars. Pluto is usually farther from the Sun than any of the 9 planets. The Sun is the most important part of our solar system. Constellations, groups of stars. Astronauts, traveler in space. For formative and summative assessment. Time to answer. Answer the following questions. What is a constellation? What are planets? Name the planets in the solar system. Write 2 uses of artificial satellites. What is satellite? Fill in the following blanks using the clue kit. Satellites are people-made. Uranus is the largest planet in the solar system. Takes 225 days to orbit the Sun. Is the smallest planet. The first man who landed on the Moon was. The Earth's natural satellite is. Clue kit. Moon, Neil Armstrong, Mercury, Venus, 4th, artificial. Hot questions. Write yes or no to the following statements. Jupiter is a star. Mars is the 4th planet from the Sun. The number of planets in the solar system is 6. The Sun yearly path is called the ecliptic. Mars is also called yellow planet. Write the names of planets and days and distance from Sun in the given boxes. Information skills. Planets, days and distance. Look at each space-themed picture and fill in the missing vowels for each space-themed word. Communication. Find the word in the given puzzle. Comet, galaxy, meteor, moon, planet, star, Sun, Pluto, Earth, Jupiter, Mars, Mercury, Neptune, Saturn, Uranus, Venus. Communication. Draw a line from the fact to the object in the solar energy. The brightest object in the sky, the biggest planet in the solar system, the coldest planet in the solar system, the planet with most life forms, the planet nearest to the Sun, hottest planet near the Sun, the planet with a nickname, the Red Planet, planet farthest from the Sun. This planet is so light it could float in water. Jupiter, Uranus, Venus, Mercury, Sun, Earth, Neptune, Mars, Saturn. For formative assessment, time to do, project work. Identify and fill in the names of the planets. Collect pictures of artificial satellites and stick them in your scrapbook. Write the names of the satellites and its applications under each picture. Life skills. India has become the first nation to successfully put a satellite into orbit around Mars on its first attempt. Launched by the Indian Space Research Organisation, ISRO. The Mangalyaan or Mars craft, Mars orbiter, began circling the red planet today. The mission is one of the cheapest interplanetary space missions ever launched and puts India on a par with the US, Russia, and the European Space Agency, which have also sent spacecraft to Mars.